I can't thrive in survival mode. I just do my best not to overload. Keep some eyes behind your head, the southern transit code. Spreading love and not hate is the antidote. The road we walk is rough, and it's been mighty tough. Ain't never giving up, cause the Father lives in us. Ain't even trying to ball, ain't worried about the mall. And every time I fall, you know it's still my call. My life, it has true meaning, so family, keep believing and never stop your dreaming. And a better world we'll see then. I can't thrive in survival mode. I just do my best not to overload. Keep some eyes behind your head, the southern transit code. Spreading love and not hate, spreading love and not hate. I can't thrive in survival mode. I just do my best not to overload. Keep some eyes behind your head, the southern transit code. Spreading love and not hate is the antidote. I can't thrive in survival mode. I just do my best not to overload. Keep some eyes behind your head, the southern transit code. Spreading love and not hate is the antidote. The road we walk is rough, and it's been mighty tough. Ain't never giving up, cause the Father lives in us. Ain't even trying to ball, ain't worried about the mall. And every time I fall, you know it's Him I call. My life, it has true meaning, so family, keep believing and never stop your dreaming. And a better world we'll see then. I can't thrive in survival mode. I just do my best not to overload. Keep some eyes behind your head, the southern transit code. Spreading love and not hate is the antidote. I can't thrive in survival mode. I just do my best not to overload. Keep some eyes behind your head, the southern transit code. Spreading love and not hate is the antidote. Well, I was talking to a pastor on the phone from the church, and I was telling her about, you know, what had happened with me recently, with me, you know, feeling like suicidal, and you know, just everything that I was going through for Transgender Remembrance Day. And she was like, you know, it's hard for a person to thrive when they're in survival mode, you know, and like, you know, that's like moving forward. That's why I was struggling with my math test, and you know, that's why I was struggling to try to do what I needed to do, because I couldn't focus, because you know, when you thinking about your survival, it's hard for you to focus on stuff that's gonna help you build your life. When you live in your day-to-day life wondering, you know, like, is you going to be all right the next day? You can't build if you just worrying about how you're going to make it. And that's what she was telling me. And from that conversation, that's where the song came from. You liked it, Dad? You liked it? Oh, thank you. What part you like? Oh, you like the chorus? Thank you. And it was like, and you should see what I did with it on YouTube. I put like a whole bunch of different pictures of my life, like different moments that I've been living, and I started from all the way from 2009 all the way to 2013, and it showed like how I have grown up over the years, like where I started at and where I'm at now.
Louisiana Department of Corrections Facility. Hello?
Yeah, I show where I'm at now and how I've grown, you know, and in the end of the video, you see me talking, and you see me like talking professional and stuff. But it started off with me like dancing and, you know, just like what I used to do in my young videos. And now I done got more into doing like the different voices and stuff, like doing different characters and stuff. You saw the pictures where I was dressed like a boy.
Like when you did when we did that video when you were alive and the scene.
Yeah. You saw, yeah, you saw what shirt I had on, huh? Yeah, that blue polo, yeah, it was that way. So wait a minute, why I got some tea for you? I've been having a lot of beautiful moments, and I've been having some sad and depressing moments too. There was a moment before the event took place, the Transgender Remembrance Day event, where I did not know if it was going to be able to come together because I'm not working, I didn't have any money, so I was like, God, I mean, this was like the first event where, you know, the bulk of the money didn't come out of my pockets. The first gathering, the first time we've ever done anything where the bulk of the money didn't come out of my pockets. I mean, literally, I didn't pay for anything this time. Everything was donated, thank you, Jim Vanderweel, of First Universalist Church, Center for Ethical Living and Social Justice Renewal, Earl, Nuncius Benjamin, Gina, No AIDS, Eddie Calvin, just planning council. I mean, there were so many people who contributed to making the event successful. But I, in my old thinking, had a moment where I was just totally frustrated about, wondering, just feeling hopeless because I didn't get the grant money from the other event, and I didn't know how I was gonna, how I didn't have the money to set up for the event on Friday. So this was me waking up that morning. Good morning. Oh, God. I've been going through so much. Trying to take care of myself and not to neglect myself, my health. Last night, I went to the event and I didn't win. Look at my head. I went to the event and I didn't win, but this African American family won, and they were bringing the store to the Ninth Ward, and there are no grocery stores in the Ninth Ward, so I understand, and I wasn't upset. I was happy for them. My biggest problem was with me. There were a lot of white people there, and I was so intimidated. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. It's a piece from this poem I call Extraordinary Queen, and it says, she punishes herself, feels unworthy and destined to finish last. She has no sense of whom she is, for she knows nothing of her past. Her womb is barren and produces no physical life. Her pain runs deep, for there is much trouble just to be a happy wife. That is a piece of my Extraordinary Queen poem, and it speaks of the pain that trans women of color endure, and we are marginalized all over the world, but and in the United States, it's really bad for us in the South, you know. So right now we have one day in which we can come together and unite, and that is the day we remember the ones that have.
And I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's something internalized from me being transsexual, or is it something internalized from me being black? But there was this internalized inferiority. And I struggle with that. Feeling like I'm not enough. When God, I know you made me enough. This work is so hard. And it's even harder when you have to deal with a whole bunch of people that are just as damaged as you. Because I see my pain in all of my nieces, my sisters, even the girls that are older than me. I see that internalized sense of I'm not good enough. And I want to tip my hat to all the girls who escaped that psychological defamation of character, that psychological chain, clutch, that has left so many of us stagnant and caused us to miss enlightenment, to grow. It's like a chain that I can't break, and I'm trying with all my might to break that chain, but to still be balanced and not to become arrogant or prideful or boastful or cocky, but to walk right in between the middle of knowing who I am all the time and walking in that. I want to walk right in the middle, and it's hard. It's very hard. So anyway, the reason why I was crying when the video first started is the budget for Transgender Remembrance Day wasn't coming out like I needed it to come out. So I was hoping that, you know, a coin would come from somewhere. And just to show you how I am, just to let y'all know that I'm just as human as anybody else. That old mentality of thinking, which one of my old resources can I call to see if maybe I could get a favor? And we all know what my old resources were. Come on now. We all know what my old resources were. But God said, do you trust me? God said, do you trust me, Tila? Do you know I'll make a way out of no way? And I come to my phone this morning, and I check my phone, and I got a text message that says, Reverend Jim, $100 for the Remembrance Day events. Reverend Jim, $100 for your Remembrance Day event. And this is not The first time they've helped me with this event, but they're still helping because they know that this is not about me. And I want people to understand that right now. That this is not about Tila. This is about Milan. This is about Bonnie. This is about Bree. This is about Akira. This is about Pula. This is about Asia. And this is about all of those young girls whose name I do not know. London, Samaya. This is about those girls that are coming behind us. And I don't even speak to some of the girls that I name. But even though I don't speak to them, right now, they need to know that people care about us and that we don't have to do the things that we've always done. People really care besides our biological family. And at one time I didn't know that. I didn't even know my biological family cared. And that's why I put myself out there. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care if people say, look at this old, stupid, HIV carrying, fag babbling on YouTube. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Look at that ex-crackhead bitch. Sitting there looking like a crackhead right now. But anyway, I'm just... Because I know who I am and I know who I fight to overcome every day. And I don't want people to think I forgot where I came from. I came from hell. And I made it out. I've made it out, and every day I try to keep from going back. Because it's easy to go backwards. I'm telling you, it was easier to do what I've always done. Last night when I was in a room with like 100 white people and all of them were in there talking about college and degrees and work and what they're doing in the community and all of these positive things, and it was just the normal, everyday norm. Coming together and raising the money to help somebody's dream come through. This is normal for them. That was not normal for me. I was intimidated. And I know that that's not all my fault. I know that it's a part of the political structure, the political infrastructure. And I understand that now. So I don't have to tote all that around thinking that it's all my fault. Because it's not all my fault. And now that I realize that, I'm better. This is just something that I had to share with y'all this morning. I said I wasn't going to make any more videos until after Transgender Remembrance Day week because my schooling is suffering terribly. My ethics class is impossible. The man is brilliant and I learned so much in this class, but we have to cover so much in one. And sometimes when he talks, it sounds like he just all of a sudden start talking in another foreign language. Is that English? I'm just curious. Well, anyway, I think that's enough. I love y'all. New Legacy.
everybody. I love everybody. I love everybody in my heart. You can sing it with me. I love everybody. Everybody. I love everybody. All my people I love.
I can't thrive in survival mode. I just do my best not to overload. Keep some eyes behind your head, the southern transit code. Spreading love and not hate is the antidote. Antidote. The road we walk is rough, and it's been mighty tough. Ain't never giving up, cause the Father lives in us. Ain't even trying to ball, ain't worried about the mall. And every time I fall, you know it's in my call. My life, it has true meaning, so family, keep believing and never stop your dreaming. And a better world we'll see then. I can't thrive in survival mode. I just do my best not to overload. Keep some eyes behind your head, the southern transit code. Spreading love and not hate, threatening